Hey, what's good, YouTube? So I'm Sharif 2D. Obviously, y'all see the name of the channel. I see the name of the video, how to buy a house or condo at any age. So we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna get to explaining the video. I'm gonna finish setting up the camera. While I do that, get your snacks, your popcorn, sauce, whatever you want. Make sure you share this video with all your friends, anybody that is renting, your auntie, your grandma, your cousin, your uncle. No, I'm playing, but no, share it for real. Share it with everybody, and let's get everybody into a condo or a house in the next few years. But it's gonna be a quick video. So we gonna talk about credit. That's the first thing you need to get into a house or condo. They start approvals at like 600, 620, depending on your lender. We're gonna talk about cash, how much cash you need to close, anywhere I say between like 6 to 10%, however much the home, condo, townhouse, whatever you're looking at, however much that costs. So that could be anywhere from like, you had like 5 to 10,000 saved and set aside for that. We're gonna talk about getting your offer accepted, then the mortgage like process, the underwriting, how long that takes, which doesn't take long, and then after that, you get your keys. So let's get straight into the video, y'all. The first step is credit. Credit is a must. You wanna have, they say between anywhere from like 5 to 7 accounts to have 800, 850, like to get closer to a perfect credit score. But if you're 18, you're 19, you're 20, like me, even if you're 30, 40, 50, and you're just starting off, you don't have credit, anything, we're gonna talk about that. Because you're not gonna start with 5 to 7 cards. I didn't start with 5 to 7 cards. I didn't start with an 850 credit score. My score is still not at 850. But what I did start with was either you have like a family member, you have a friend, a boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, just somebody you trust that has an open and active account that
got low utilization
or like a zero balance, so they don't have that much money on the total account spent. So say they've got a Discover card, a Citi card, whatever type of credit card you want that you like, any account. Say they have a balance for 2,500. You want your utilization to be below 10%, 30% at the absolute highest. But if it's below 10%, then that's where you're gonna get a really good credit boost. So you have people that you know and you trust that obviously trust you because they're gonna be adding you to their credit line, add you as an authorized user, an AU. And what this does is it adds all of their credit history, all of their reports for that specific card and that specific account to your credit report and your credit history. So say you've got a parent, and this is how I started. So I was blessed to have parents who had extra lines of credit that they could add me to, and they added me to, I think about two or three credit lines, 2 or 3 accounts. And literally, I think like 3 months after I turned 18, my credit score jumped to a 705 or 710. And after that is when I started applying for my own card so that I could build some history too. But you get all of that credit history. You want to make sure they have no late payments on their accounts, because that will ding your report and it will lower your credit. So after, say, now that will get you to a 700, 750, whatever, quick, less than 90 days. Say you do not have anybody, because I know not everyone has someone that they can add to their accounts or who's educated about credit, or just you may want to do it yourself. That's fine, that's great. I applaud doing it yourself. Now, it's not wrong to ask for help, but if you're doing it yourself, I'll put the link in bio for a secured credit card. So a secured credit card is basically you're opening an account and it's backed by a cash deposit. So you could even start with like $200 to open up a secured account, and then basically you give them the cash and they give you a line of credit for however much cash you give them. And that you still want to keep your utilization below, say 10 to 20%. So if your credit line is for $200, you only want to be spending like $20 on it, maybe 40, but that's gonna lower your credit spending, your utilization. So after you got your credit together, you got 700, 750, had around like a 750 when I got this one. That's when you get a really good rate, and that'll bring your payment down. Not only your monthly payment, but also your overall payment, because you won't be paying as much interest on the property. So if you've got your credit all set, then you get to cash. You got credit, you've got a good score, you're gonna get a good rate, like a It depends on your area, but say anywhere between like 3% and lower. So like 2.5, 2.75, 2.9, 3.5. It just depends on, because interest rates change every day. But your interest rate, once you get that lower, that's how much you're going to be. Not only does it lower your monthly payment, but it lowers your overall payment and how much interest you're going to be paying for the property in total. After credit, next you move to cash. So I always recommend anywhere from like 6 to 10% of the purchase price of the property is how much you need to put down for your down payment, which is usually like 3.5, depending on your financing. Sometimes 5%, and then you've got your closing costs. So say you're getting a 1-bed, 2-bed, 1 or 2 bath, condo, townhouse, single family flat, whatever you're getting, a ranch, and it's between 70 and 100,000, then you're gonna need to put down anywhere from like 5 to 10,000. So that's how much money you would have set aside. That's not including any furniture you need, anything else, any like dishes, just regular like towels, just regular house stuff that you don't think about. But then you get the keys and you're like, oh shoot, it's empty. I need to have stuff to live. I need food, all that stuff. That's how much you want to have set aside just to get in the house and get the keys. Now, once you got your cash set aside, I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory. You just save, set it aside. You have a separate account or however you save your money, but have that set aside. Then you get out and you look at some homes, and this is where like I would come in play. I'm a realtor. I showed myself this home. I was the agent to purchase a home, and actually I only looked at like one house. I just looked at this one, and then I was like, oh, I like it. So I put an offer in. They accepted it. Took 35 days, anywhere from 30 to 45 days to close. Took like 35 for me, and then I got the keys, and that was it. So it's pretty simple. You just go out, you call your agent up. Maybe you want to interview a few different agents, see which ones might fit with you, and then you look at some homes, and then you just let them know like, hey, I like this one, and the agent will help you. They'll prepare their offer for you. They'll talk to the other agent. They'll help you get it accepted if they're, depending on how good of an agent they are, depending on the market. There's a lot of different factors that can go into getting your offer accepted, but your agent will let you know pretty much about all of that. And after you get an offer accepted, all you have is, this is the simple part. Really, the mortgage company does all the underwriting, they do all the paperwork, all the legal documents, all the stuff like that. And from there, your own home inspection. I always recommend get a home inspection, even if it's just for information purposes, because you want to know how much longer is my furnace going to last, how much longer is my air conditioning unit going to last, is there any problems with the foundation, any water leaks, anything like that. The home inspection will cover you for that. I always recommend get a home warranty too, depending on the price of your house and the area you're in, anywhere from $300 to $500. And you can even have the seller pay for that if you can negotiate that. That covers all your major appliances. If anything breaks, the home warranty company will actually come out. They'll either fix it for you or replace it for you. So for $300 or $500, you can't beat that. It's a lot better than coming out of pocket for a new furnace or a new AC unit or whatever you need. So other than that, that's pretty much it. You just get your credit together, you set some cash aside, look at some homes, pitch your offer in, wait for the mortgage company to do their paperwork, and then you get your keys. So look, if y'all got any questions, appreciate y'all watching the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It'll be many more videos. I got a lot planned. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all stick around, and I'll catch y'all later.